And I believe we are live again. Welcome back, everyone. Sorry about that brief intermission, and sorry you missed part of this next round. But we are in the middle of a tank right here. This tank has been played a little bit slower than we saw Edgen, or than we saw Will Smith play their tank. But he's been alive a long time, and they still have not passed the tank, I believe. So there could be a little bit more out of this tank if they continue doing these hits and rocks that they've been getting so far. Dawkins is gone right now, but he should be back, and I may even get a sub. I don't know for sure, but so far this match is going to keep going, and we're going to keep casting it. Looks like the next hit is coming in right here. Oh, actually getting another boom. Tank still at 45% rage, doing a really good job keeping sight. In the meantime, Will Smith just trying to, I guess they're trying to block side a little bit, mostly just trying to hold out and keep themselves from getting hit by these SI attacks. You know, why don't we go into an Edgen war room to just finish up this tank? I guess we didn't get that. I guess it's over right now, though. The AI tank has just been killed off. Sorry about missing that war room for you guys. But that tank is over, not doing quite as much as Will Smith did with their tank, but not too bad overall anyway, getting most survivors chipped down to 50% health or less. So we'll have to see if Edgen can pull out some more good SI hits and finish them off right here. It looks like we'll be having another hit right now as the survivors come through this gas station. A little bit late, it seems. SI having a long ways to go. Hunter getting skeeted, Jockey getting stopped, and the Charger getting taken down very well right there. Another nice shutdown by Will Smith. Right at the beginning of this round, they had a very nice shutdown on the opening hit. Edgen actually had a Charger land for the hit, but they cleared it off before the charge finished and only went away with about 12 damage onto them. So they've been doing a really good job on their survivor side on just regular infected attacks, getting those shut down very cleanly. And it looks like we have a 2-2 setup with a Charger and Smoker for this next hit. So we might see Edgen go for a death charge here. Not completely sure, but it looks like they're looking for a free boom over here by this van. And he's going for it, but I'm not sure he can get it. He does get it onto Remix right there. Charger going in as well, not landing though, and it looks like the Smoker is down as well. Just a Boomer and a Spitter making some trouble for the survivors. A little bit of Horde they're going to have to wait for, and we should see another hit soon. Also with that Charger going down early, they may have another one for this next choke point. It looks like they're going to be able to start the event and head over to the room before the other team gets their spawns. Just a few seconds left on those timers, but they aren't going to be able to make it. So far, let's see, we've got another 3-1 setup right now. Boomer, Jockey, Charger, and Smoker. Not a very great setup for this sort of area. You really want to spitter with this, but they do get the Jock in and a Boom. And it looks like they're going to save that Charger. And yeah, looks like they're going to be able to wait out this event right here without taking so much chip. We'll have to see if Edgen can pull off that death charge though once the survivors leave this area. Boy, it's getting kind of lonely in here. I'm kind of wishing I had another caster. I may have to pull in a sub soon if Dawkins doesn't show up. But before that, another hit going in, getting a charge and a pounce right here. Aaron getting in-capped right now, so all of his health bonus is gone, but so far it looks like he's taking most of the chip for him. We got a little Jockey scratch or two in there in the back, so the survivors are slowly getting chipped down. Their health bonus is at about, well, it says 340 right now, but that's going to change once they pick him up. But yeah. Oh, Rochelle has gone down into the yellow from common.
Oh, yeah.
And we will see one last hit here without a charger, just a 2-2. Maybe a last second hit right here as the survivors move out. Yes! Oh, Boom getting popped right there by Carl Malone. Very nice. Smoke going in for a little bit of damage, actually landing a pounce and spit inside on Rochelle, played by Captain Mike Lowry, or Hobo, I believe is his other name. So a good amount of chip going in. Looks like Edgen's picking it up and managing to get a good amount of chip on these segments, but we'll have to see if they can get more distance than Edgen did, or even make it to the end. They do have quite a bit of health items still, 2 sets of pills and a shot, along with a pipe bomb, so it shouldn't be too bad, I don't think.
You had real foresight to get that tattooed.
Alright. Ooh. And I believe we've just gotten a subcaster for Dawkins. Is that you, Fever?
Yeah, what's up?
Welcome to the cast. I'm so glad we have another non-laggy caster in with us.
Yeah.
So, have you been watching the cast so far?
Yeah, I've been watching it. Looks like a pretty good game so far. I'm excited to come and join you. And
Sounds great.
I'm doing it right now. I almost wanted to kind of like make a very funny joke where I start, I don't know, like turn on all my torrents, start lagging, have the robot voice. But I was too lazy to go through with it.
Well, that would be pretty funny. But I'm glad you chose to just come in and cast with me anyhow. And we do have a 3-1 setup right here. It looks like the survivors waited out a horde. Oh, managing to get a pretty long boom onto Aaron right there. But the survivors are just going to wait back in the boat. Oh, we do have a pause coming in from Team
Remix.
Will Smith right now. Yeah, remix. And it should be a quick unpause as well.
It's probably an accidental pause. Maybe a bind.
Maybe. Looks like the SI not ready to spring this. I wonder if they're going to have time to get another spawn right there. But setting up for a fairly late hit, it looks like. It's going to be interesting to see if they can get these spawns for it. And they are coming in right here. Charger missing, getting a punch or two. Smoker not getting his pull, and I believe the jockey was taken down very quickly. Getting some chip right there onto Carl Malone, who's now down into the red. So overall, not too bad, but I don't think they're going to be able to get that wipe anytime soon.
Health bonus currently sitting at 268 for Team Will Smith. And they're making their way up on the walkway here. Spawns are coming up. Looks like they have 2 cappers so far, a hunter and a jockey. Third spawn, a boomer, and they also have a charger. So we have a pretty good chance for some damage here with that boom and a 3 cap. I hope they really need to land something on either Carl Malone or Remix, who is sitting with the health bonus right now. An attack is coming in. A boomer is spawning up, getting popped immediately, missing his boom. The other 3 spawns just kind of wandering around, not really sure if they should go in or not since that boomer did not land. But a jockey does spawn up. They decide to go in. Hunter is up. Charger just got his spawn. Hunter's coming in. Hunter gets dead stop. Charger misses. Jockey lands on Rochelle and gets cleared. Charger gets 1 scratch.
Oh, they did hit Rochelle and Carl Malone with that. So they got a little bit of health bonus chip down right there, about as much as they could. But yeah, that's kind of a tough place to attack, and they did get that sniper. But yeah, they missed a few of their cappers. It would have been nice to see him get some more with that, but it looks like Edgen is not going to be able to do anything else. Will Smith's going to move in with a health bonus of 250 approximately. And just waiting on Rochelle to get through that door. The last SI try to get her. 240 health bonus, putting Will Smith in a pretty good lead right here. 740 points to 303. Yes, if the video is still lagging, you guys can still tell us, and we will still try to fix it. But just checking myself real quick, it looks like it's okay for now.
Yeah, when I was watching, I didn't see any lag.
Yeah,
on
maybe
my
it's
part.
just, maybe the stream's just too high quality for people's computers to handle.
Perhaps.
I know that happened before when Chronix was doing his stream. He was streaming in like
You could try to cover yourself in
720p or higher, maybe even, and people were having trouble because Justin TV was sending them way too much data at once or something. I don't know.
Wow.
Anyway, we are moving into round 2 right here.
Shout out to my homie Biggie B, nigga. Oh!
Getting accidental shoutouts from Aaron
That was from
right
Aaron, yeah.
here.
That was awesome.
We were briefly considering doing some casting through the in-game voice to see if it would help Dawkins at all, but looks like we've got Fever instead, so we'll be fine. Actually, I think Dawkins might be in Mumble
he
with us.
back?
I'm not sure.
I mean, he can gladly have his spot back if his
I don't know.
quality's fixed. Dawkins, are you here?
Oh, and we do have both war rooms back,
They
so
will.
we'll be able to do those tanks properly now. Sorry about that mix-up we had last map. But yeah, it looks like both teams are doing pretty well with their tanks, so this should be an exciting match to see and have war rooms on. Let's see, I am not ready. Does that mean I'm doing something wrong? No, it does not. And the match is going live. With Will Smith on Survivor first. Looks like a 3-1 setup for the Infected right now. Charger, Jockey, Smoker, Boomer. A pretty good setup for this opening hit, I think. I think the Spitter can be a little tough to use on this point, and having a Boom is certainly good when you have these swamp commons, the mud people running around to get the survivors. So a lot of mobile SI, or mobilizing SI right here. We'll have to see what they can do with it.
If they land a boom here, I've said this before, but the Mudmen prodigy,
They
they
tear
just
shit
come
up.
out from nowhere, especially when boomed. It's horrible. With separation, this could be huge.
I like what this dot jockey is doing over here. That's one of my favorite spots to sit in.
Oh
Just
yeah.
sort of surf up the wall over there. Not especially useful, but very fun. And the survivors are creeping out. I believe they're ghosting right here. They've made it to the right side, sitting on top of the rock. A good place to block spawns and sort of chill out. SI not quite triggering the attack yet, but it looks like they want to do a boom from the back here. I don't know if they're going to be able to get that. Maybe on the rock. You know, I'm kind of wondering when they're going to be able to trigger this hit.
They need to do it soon.
Survivor's moving up quite a ways, and it looks like here it comes. Pull not quite landing. Jockey moving in slowly. Charger also moving in. Boomer does get popped. And we do have a pull landing. Jockey's still getting M2'd, and the Charger misses and gets cleared. Not the greatest of hits. It seems like the SI just all had too far to move in from.
Yeah, they waited like a long time for that attack. They should have gone sooner.
I definitely agree with you there. That would have been much better if they'd gone sooner, maybe even before the survivors were able to ghost out like they did.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like Will Smith's doing a good job getting through this next area before spawns get up, just rushing through the woods right here.
That's an
They-
awesome choke point just to run through.
Yeah,
Because
especially
you're
with
in
that
open
late
area.
hit, they were really able to do that well. We do have the next hit in, but it looks like just a pounce landing for a little bit, and mostly this attack has been cleared. Jockey actually getting some last-second damage there onto Rochelle, but pretty standard shutdown for an open area attack like that.
We do have a witch spawn prodigy. It's unavoidable. Looks like they're just going to take it right here.
Ooh.
We
oh,
have
wow.
Who was that?
What a
Hobo?
nice
Hobo
quick
with the
crown. Yeah, Hobo with the crown. Very quick, and even with commons running right up to it. I was a little nervous, but
I was too.
he just went for it so fast. It was really quite clean. Another 2-2 setup right here. Charger Hunter, along with that boom and spit. And I don't believe they've started the event. They just pulled back for a
The
little bit of
natural
horde.
horde. Well, and they are moving forward now. It looks like the infected are going to be set up. I would say they're going to save for a run back at the event. Looks like we have all the infected looking for a spawn.
That would be good. You know, without like a smoker though, I'd kind of, with this setup, I'd almost just try to go for a hit as they're hitting the button, you know, try to get them stuck in
And-
some of those areas
yeah.
with the charge and spit.
That'd be great.
But, you know, a run back can work as well. We'll have to see what they can do. Of course, it's always harder to get spawns on everybody who's close right there. Seeing, like, the survivors right now are so spread out, you can't go for a hit
no.
right there.
It's like they did hit it. Charger
Oh, and the
spawned
charger
up.
is.
on the plane. Hunter gets a pounce. Charger goes for the charge. Oh, hits the couch instead. Gets one scratch off. Not too much damage going out there, but I mean, it was a little, which is always good. Health bonus sitting at 1080.
You know, that Charger almost looked like he lagged a little bit in the middle of his charge.
I saw that.
He was kind of close to hitting, I believe, Nick right there, but he didn't quite get it, and he probably wouldn't have gotten it even without the lag, but if they had that, that would have been a pretty good hit. Could have gotten a lot of spit damage there. But not terrible so far, but it's looking more and more like this map's going to come down to that tank spawn.
Oh, I really hope it's a tank spawn like right after the plane somewhere, so the team who goes Survivor second can't just rush to the event. I think that's pretty cheap.
Yeah, definitely agree with you there. That's always kind of lame when, you know, you play second and you get that advantage of knowing when that tank's going to spawn, so you can either rush the event or not, as you please. We just saw a couple of the SI go in right there and get a little bit of chip. Nothing really significant. Aaron's still sitting at 94 health right now.
Like a boss.
Running that Magnum. Looks like they're opting to put only 2 survivors in the back blocking and 2 up front killing the common. Kind of an interesting setup, but I kind of like it. You get a little more common killing advantage. Although we do have a hit coming in. Getting 2 caps right there. Actually landed all 3 caps for a little bit. A lot of spit damage onto Hobo right there. As Rochelle, putting her down into 55 health. So a very good hit right there for this open area. Maybe that's not the right choice to have 2 people up front. It looks like they are repositioning. Putting 3 people in the back blocking. Probably a better idea. On the other hand, maybe they'll just send Ellis back up to the front to keep killing those commons.
Looks like we do have a Hunter spawned up behind this tree. He's going for distraction. He's jumping in. A Smoker is setting up for a pull forward. A Charger is coming in. Smoker lances pull. Charger unfortunately misses his charge on Coach. A Boomer gets booms one and then gets popped. And Charger's going for scratches, but just can't make it.
Oh man, I was watching that Charger, and both Coach and Nick had some commons on him. And the Charger wasn't even that chipped. I feel like if he had just taken a little bit more time to aim that charge, he could have landed it or gotten some more punches right there, but he was a little worried and hasty, you know, trying not to get killed immediately, and he did not land that charge.
Being a Charger is a very scary thing, especially when everyone like focuses you, you know?
It definitely is.
You just want to start running.
At this point in the metagame, it's so hard. People are so good at dodging the Chargers and so good at killing them off before they get to you. It's like, you have to make a choice. Am I going to charge now and risk missing, or charge later and risk dying?
And we did have an attack come in right there. Not too much damage going off. We had a Smoker pull back a little spit separation, but ultimately I don't think
yeah, I don't know
really
if they even got a point of damage right there. Maybe from the smoke.
And I do have someone messaging me. He's asked if there was ever an official roster rundown or an introduction of the 2 teams. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. Was there such a thing, Prodigy?
I believe there was. Okay, maybe not. We did talk about the teams a little bit, but we can do an extra rundown if you want right here. But
maybe after this round.
Alright, we'll look into it later. But yeah, I mean, you can see the names on the scoreboard right here. It's just Metal, Josh, Sean, and Audio, and then Remix and Hobo is Captain Mike Lowry, Carl Malone, and Aaron. Of course, known players.
And for Edgen, we have Josh, Metal, Audio, and Sean.
Yes, indeed. Looks like the tank still has not spawned. The survivors are waiting out another horde as a hit comes in right here. Hitting that 2 cap pretty well. Charger not quite going to land that charge, though. A 2 boom, though, which will slow down the survivors a little bit more. But they're still sitting pretty. I mean, we saw them pop extra pills just because they haven't had to use any. So, and they'll probably have some more pills inside where Nick is checking out. There's at least 1 set in there that I can see. 2 sets. Wow, actually a very nice pill storage in there that they're probably going to use after a tank.
Looks like spawns are coming back up as they're clearing the rest of this horde. The infected are setting up. They're probably going to go around right now. Ooh, Smoker gets a pull back. A Boomer waddles his way in. Does not manage to land anything. A jockey's Carl Malone for a nice little ride. Nice little ride.
Indeed, a pretty good amount of chip right there. We do have Rochelle down in the yellow now. And that was a 2-2 hit. It's a good thing they sacked it. I didn't quite catch the death order, but I think they might be stuck with another setup they don't quite want. But we do have the tank up in the hands of Sean. Why don't we keep it here while the run-in occurs, since it's going to be a little bit to that.
Pass right there, just from
yeah,
the
that's
run-in.
a pretty long run, and if the survivors... Yeah, that's pretty much a pass. We do have a 3-cap right now. I wonder if they'll go for a hit here during the run-in or just wait for the tank to appear.
It looks
Hard to
like
say.
it looks like they're just gonna wait.
Oh, it looks like they might even
To
go in with this
tank
after
it.
Rock.
Wow,
Let's go to their
what a
let's go to
sweet
their
tank.
war room right now to Edgen.
I lost it.
We have a spitter now. You wanna drop that spitter?
OS.
Nice, you slowed one.
Should be going for a rock.
Might have to push in soon.
Probably.
Alright,
Let's go.
do it.
I'm going. Need help.
Got a charge. Alright, if you can get out.
Probably not.
Alright, do work then. You're good.
Probably dead.
Go to the side where there's just one person. Can you just pull that girl? Fucking Rochelle.
Got her. She's clear, she's clear.
They're distracted.
Dead.
And we are back. Wow, what a great tank there by both Sean and Audio. I believe
Thanks, how owe you?
Sean had it for the one rock at the beginning, and then it still passed, and then Audio had it for the next mini rocks.
Yeah, Audio got a huge amount of rocks, a lot of good chip, really spread that damage, I think. Even getting a few punches, at least one punch onto Remix. So, very good job by that tank, really taking it down. Remember, we had pretty much all survivors in green before that tank, and now they're down to only a 444 health bonus. But as we're saying that, another hit's coming in. Ski going in on that Hunter, and a Boomer getting popped, stumbling the other SI. So, oh wow, getting a little last-second jockey onto Remix there, but mostly a very good shutdown by Will Smith again.
That Boomer
Unfortunate
stumble,
Boomer placement.
yeah, on the Charger and the jockey. That was pretty unfortunate there.
Certainly. But yeah, Fever and I were talking during that war room. You know, Fever, you were saying that you think that Edgen's going to have an advantage on their survivor side
Oh
because
yeah.
of that tank.
Oh yeah, they can choose to rush the event there and then, like, oh! Well, let's talk about this really quick. That was a huge double charge. Unfortunately, the
Wow.
spin missed, and that was on Remix and Karl Malone, so a little bit of damage going out on both the health bonus there, which was epic. Anyway, I was saying about they could rush the event, and they will have quite an advantage, because that's just a bunch of infected attacks that they just won't have. Assuming
That's
they don't
certainly
get
true.
stopped up here with the Horde and the event.
Of course, Will Smith had quite a bit of health by that point in the map anyway, but, you know, it still does give him a certain amount of advantage there, as long as they can take out that tank pretty well. Another hit coming in, actually getting some chip onto Karl Malone right there. Taking away some of his extra health bonus. The health bonus now sitting at only 240. Very, very low from what we were seeing before in the map. Remix, of course, still carrying a little bit of permanent health for them, and it looks like the round is over.
Yeah, I've seen health bonuses up to like 800 points on this map, so I mean,
Yeah, definitely.
Edgen definitely has a chance to come back here.
Certainly. You know, I think if they just don't eat as many rocks, and they don't get, you know, quad capped or something by that tank, They can definitely make it with a lot more health bonus. They had a very good tank on their infected side, and I think it's going to be to their credit that if they just play a very standard survivor side on that tank, they'll have no problem getting a bigger health bonus.
You know what I haven't seen in a really long time?
What is that?
It's same tank spawn, but what the survivors do, they run back all the way to the near the airplane wing. It'll go AI no matter what. Now I don't know if that works very well. I'm just saying I haven't seen it in a pretty long time.
That could be interesting. Of course, if you get stuck in those waters on the run back, you know, that could be pretty bad, but very interesting. Oh, and we do see an early hit here from Will Smith, hitting a 2-cap right there. Actually landed 3 cappers, but a 2-cap overall, I think. Getting about 50 damage right there very quickly, and that boom. A very nice opener right there. Will Smith definitely doing better. I don't know if they're doing better shutting down attacks or just doing better making their attacks, but that was definitely a much better opener than we saw Edgen do on that first round.
And it was a quick hit, Prodigy. Common was still up and hitting at people. That's what they needed to do.
Yeah, absolutely. And it looks like they have another hit right here. They'll be able to go in before Edgen even gets out of this area. Another bonus of getting that early hit. Hunter dead stop, but the Charger saving him. He does get killed off. Wow, a 2-cap with the charge into Spit right here. Oh no, and that pull's still going on, getting a lot of scratches.
Wow.
Josh down in the red, Sean in the yellow, already have pills pop.
Oh lord.
This is not looking good for Edgen.
Yeah, they cannot take another attack like that if they want to, you know, take the lead here.
Yeah. They need to keep this health bonus and, you know, really piece on that tank.
At all.
And it looks like Infected are going to have spawns for this Witch. Oh, pre-spawning the Jockey next to it. Very good move. Especially with that positioning, he can just pop out there and either cap or scratch to try to get an in-cap off of that Witch. It is a 3-1 setup, Hunter and Charger. Not a bad setup for this Witch, I think, especially if they can get some good spawns behind. Ooh, doing a draw crown, actually. Oh, no, and of course getting the in-cap onto Jock. Sean also getting hit, and a little bit of jockey damage onto Audio right there.
That Charger literally charged him directly into the Witch.
Yeah.
Like he stopped on her face.
And then the in-cap was like instant too. She scratched him while he was like in the pickup animation of that charge. Of course, Joss wasn't carrying much of the health bonus, but still, that's not a good thing to have happen. They did get some more chip onto their other players during that.
And spawns are coming up, so if Edgen does decide to just rush this event straight out, they will have these special infected to deal with, which can be pretty critical here.
A pretty good setup too, especially for blocking rush. They have a smoker for a pullback, Charger, Spitter, Hunter, all pretty good SI for this situation, I think.
Looks like they are gonna
go both ways.
Do
what
the
is
2-2
this?
split here.
Is that a real tactic?
I don't know.
It did sort of confuse the SI, I think, though. Oh no, they're kind of sitting in the same spot. If they had run back, they would have had a clear run back, but it looks like they're choosing to rush instead. Hits coming in, nothing cleared yet. Pounce lands, Charger gets skeeted off, which is very good right there.
Oh, that smoke.
Oh wow, that pull in the back's going to do a lot. They're not going to be able to get up there and clear him very quickly. Of course, they are hoarded during this. Sean is going to be able to come up and get this clear, but at what cost? Audio and Metal both getting hoarded a lot right there, trying to use their Uzis to clear off, or Uzis and Magnums to clear off the horde, which is not being very effective right now. Health bonus just going down and down and down.
No, they do find like a bunch of pills up here, right, Prodigy, in that little hut?
There's at least 2 or 3 sets of pills in that hut, yes.
I almost think they need to play the tank a little aggressively here, maybe push them a bit, because they're just going to keep draining. And with only one more map, since they're not playing Finale here, they really need to get these points.
Oh, that's certainly true. Yeah, they got to keep it together and get this tank taken out and at least make the map, hopefully with a big enough health bonus to keep them in the game. But they are just taking so much chip, and these hits keep coming in. Of course, they can't start the tank yet, since they're still in the event, and having in-caps in the middle of this event right here, not in a very good place either. This is really spelling disaster for Edgen. Actually, it looks like Josh No, wait. Who is it? Yes, it is Josh playing Nick right here. It has 2 end caps already. He is black and white. Which is not very good to have during a tank at all, you know, because getting cornered once and you're dead. So, we'll have to see how that goes. We mentioned playing aggressive, but I do think they're going to want to at least get that first pass off of the tank, assuming spawns at the same spot, which he should. Mm-hmm. We do have a boom coming in right here. It looks like Will Smith's not going to let up on their attacks. Getting a very nice boom. Saving like, 2 SI for that run back.
It was a sack of the non-cappers there.
Oh. Very good move. And the tank is up. I don't know if they're really set up to do a hit on the retreat. And wow, I think they're actually thinking about pushing this. Mm-hmm. I don't know what I think about that. Of course, they are bleeding. Well, they're draining
so much. They're just going to try to juke the tank a bit and try to take it on that land up ahead. Or even up here.
That would be good if they can do it, but there's so many commons here.
Yeah, this
is not going to work out.
But maybe they'll come out.
Audio has managed to juke the tank. We do have a cap up front, probably going to be an in cap very quickly. And Josh has already taken a rock, just 3 survivors left. Tank's still at about 75% health, a little less than that, more like 65%. Mm-hmm. But 2 in caps right now. This is going to be the end of Edgen for this map.
3 cappers in a tank versus 2 survivors. Who will win?
Sorry about not going to a war room, guys, but I think this is going to be over with very quickly. Looks like Sean's doing an okay job juking around that tank, but it's not going to last. Once they get the next set of spawns in, the tank's pretty much going to finish them off. They've got him down to about 1,500 health, doing a good job chipping him, but Josh has died, and now it's just Sean trying to survive against 3 SI and a tank, taking down the boomer, but it's pretty much over here, especially with that smoker. Yep.
It's always sad to see the last survivor getting smoked.
I love seeing one man last stands.
Oh yeah. Charger come in, level it, dead stop 100 and jockey at the same time.
But wow, a 700 point distance right here. 1,500, no. Yeah, 1,560 against 814 with Will Smith in the lead.
Next map is an 800 point map, correct, Prodigy?
It's a 700 point
700,
distance.
Yeah. I mean, really what Edgen needs to do at this point is just wipe with that first tank.
Right.
And then make it with a health bonus.
Absolutely. If they can secure a wipe during a tank, they can make it, and if they even have like a few hundred points of health bonus, which is fairly easy to do on a 700 point map.
Oh yeah.
Then they'll be able to win. So they're still in this game, but they're really going to have to pull it together and get a really nice tank wipe.
Do 800 point maps even exist?
Finales are 800 points.
That's what I was thinking of.
Well, it is the last map for us today, map 3 right here, since the finales are bugged. But we'll have to see. It would be really cool to see like a tank right out of safe room, just to surprise the hell out of Will Smith right here.
Oh yeah, I love that tank spawn. With all the hittables and whatnot. It's pretty deadly.
Maybe Edgen will get a little bit of an advantage here going on Infected first. If they can get a surprise tank spawn and really hurt the survivors with with some Infected right when it spawns, then they'll be able to take this map pretty easily, I think, but we'll just have to see.
It looks like Edgen is actually setting up for a very close attack. I just keep seeing that smoker hugging that tree there, so it makes me think they're going to attack when the survivors are about around the car area. They won't let them get past that tree, and of course the Charger's spawning up near those barrels, which is a pretty interesting spawn. I've never spawned there before.
It seems like it's kind of a volatile spawn right there. As soon as they push out to the left, that could disappear very rapidly.
Oh, I think he didn't even have it because the guy's on top of the car. But they're going to have to go soon if they want to keep the same spawns. It looks like they're going to change up some spawn order.
A little bit wishy-washy with these setups. Yeah, they just switched the smoker to the back.
Pull back
and the boom's going in. Does not land. Smoker does land the pull. Hunter getting dead stopped. The Charger does land, though. But that's pretty much it for the hit. Just about 30 damage. A little bit more than that going
Pretty
out.
good first hit, in my opinion.
Yeah, they did get a full pound off of that charge, so that's always good to see.
And there is a potential tank spawn coming up right about now, but I don't think it's going to be that tank spawn, unfortunately.
Now, I haven't played this map in particular a whole lot. Can we have tank spawns after the event is started?
Yes, there are 2 different tank spawns after the event. Like, there's 2 where you have to start the event in order for the tank to spawn.
Right.
You can't jump on the rocks or anything. So
Well, I think technically you can still jump over those rocks, but that would be an illegal move. Oh, okay.
There's an invisible... Actually, there's an invisible wall there until the event starts and you pass the rocks going over the bridge area. And
That's
then it
interesting.
disappears. Yeah.
Or maybe it's like a one-way wall, kind of like the ones we see on the Dark Carnival. Never mind. That might be a different sort of a thing, but
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's... just disappears. It's really strange. I don't know.
still a very slow pace from these survivors. No tank spawn. We did just get a boom landing in there, but it looks like the other SI aren't set up to hit right now.
The Charger did not have a spawn there.
Looks like they still want to go in on this. They do have a good amount of horde coming in, but only one player is boomed. Looks like he's going to go for this pull right now. He does land it. Should be cleared by that sniper, though. Charger's going to have to move in alone right here. He lands the charge.
He lands it!
And the spit going in a little bit late, but there are some comments on Nick.
A little bit of common. Not
Yeah,
a bad
absolutely.
attack. For being so staggered, that wasn't that bad. As soon as the charge spit lands, you know, that's always a good thing.
Yeah, that was pretty good for what they went in with, but it would be nice to see a bit more coordinated of hits, getting a little bit more damage than this.
Well, that witch just got peas done.
She got taken down so fast.
Yeah.
Mudman.
Anyway, we do have a Charger, Smoker, Boomer, and a Hunter here. We do have a little bit of common coming in. The survivors are backing up to take this and the left area over here. There's
Not a bad place to sit, I think.
Yeah, not
for
too many
kicking in a
spawns
horde.
except for that outhouse back there, which can lead to some multi-charges, if you're not careful.
Oh yeah,
But-
that would have been good if they had set the charger up there.
Mm-hmm. It looks like they're going to push forward, and Hunter is spawned up and coming in. Charger is coming in. Charger landing a charge on Remix. Boomer getting popped. Smoker going for the pull and getting the pull for a little bit of damage. Health bonus currently sitting at 1,116.
Pretty consistent amounts of damage going in on these hits. They just aren't getting them quite as often as, you'd hope.
I think a big problem is the Boomer's not landing here. Oh, and a tank is up.
All right, do we want to go for an Edgen war room for this,
Yeah,
do you think?
let's do an Edge in War Room.
All right.
Drop it. Dropping it.
No.
No, you could save the charger now.
Why?
You just sacked the other 2.
Better to have Hunter and Smoker Jockey here.
We got it.
Alright. Do it. Push in.
Say when.
No.
That was Very.
Go to water.
Yeah.
Down him.
Whatever, nice job.
Caught his corner.
Welcome back, everyone. Not quite the wipe tank we were hoping for, but still fairly good right there. We saw a couple of 2-caps happening with Tank and Jockey. And getting a very nice last-second rock right there. I have to say, I really like some of these rocks that Edgen have been getting. But it looks like it's probably not going to be a wipe on this map unless they can pull out some really good hits. Speaking of which, a hit coming in. Not quite getting that Charger cap, though. Hunter getting skeeted, and Jockey should go down.
Another unfortunate thing I noticed with that attack, Charger did go in first. I didn't know if they wanted to kill the Charger first or not, but he actually did not die first, so they might not get one another rotation. Spitter
Oh, wow.
actually died first.
Which means they'll probably get a 2-2, I believe. But we'll have to see if my prediction's right on that.
Smoker.
Charger? Boomer?
Yeah! Nice.
2-2. Alright, well, so yeah,
I've
2-2
seen
Smoker Charger.
Crazy things happen at this event.
Oh yeah, you can always see people get wiped on this event if just the wrong things happen. And this
But
is an early hit, though.
Did decide. He's stuck. Was he stuck in the boat? What was that?
I think it was stuck right next to it or something. I don't know.
Interesting. Yeah, they should have saved those spawns, in my opinion. That first room,
Yeah.
you can do some major spit charge damage.
On the other hand, they did delay him a little bit, and they're still going to have to wait for this bridge to go down. They've got 2 spawns right now, and the others are coming up in just a few seconds. So they will have a hit, just not quite as much time to set it
They
up.
need a quad boom. That's what they need.
Yeah. I mean, usually I'd like to see a spit right here, since you can get Survivor's Trap between comments so well, but... Oh, a 1 boom going in, though, and a pullback actually landing on the Karl Malone.
Pretty big.
2 cap going in, hitting
Jockey,
Aaron
no!
as well.
Oh, Jockey should have,
Capped on
Take
Karl
it.
Malone in the back.
yeah,
That's
took
for
him
sure.
behind that tree. I think he could have gotten it. That would have been an end cap.
That would have been great, yeah, especially since Karl Malone's health bonus. You can do a lot of DPS with Jockey, especially with that separation they had. But they still did get an okay amount of chip onto him. And it looks like Nick's having real trouble moving through this. I don't think he has a melee weapon yet. Still working on a
His team's
deagle.
leaving him.
Yeah, getting a little separated here. Of course, we are moving to a much more open area. Is this pullback going to
this
work?
charge!
It does, but the charge gets a double charge, blocking the pull. Wow, it pounced into that spit as well. Karl Malone taking some chip. Looks like Nick is in cap. He's dying very quickly. Will he actually die right here? He's so close. Looks like they're going to get him up at the last second. But that was so close to a kill.
That was really, really close. Wow.
Yeah, this is really scary. That could have been, that could have killed off Will Smith for this round. But I don't think that's going to be happening. They're getting over to this last stretch of the map. Unless they can get a nice pullback, some separation on one of these low survivors, they should be able to just make it in at this point. I have to wonder if, Edgen should go for the wipe here still, but it looks like they're trying to set up on the health bonus players. Hard to say, but the last hit is coming in. No smoker. Hunter going in, getting dead stopped by Rochelle up there, played by Remix. Coach getting jockeyed a little bit, but it does get cleared before an end cap, and a Charger missing his charge. We did have a 1 boom in right there, but this should end very quickly.
Charger could have really taken his time with that charge. He was still full HP when he actually landed against the bushes over there.
It's so true. If he got that in cap onto Aaron, it would have given him more time to get another hit. Probably in cap Karl Malone as well.
Oh!
And wow, a last second pull by Metal right there. Actually taking Karl Malone out, who may actually get
on
in
Karl
cap
Malone will take him down. Alright, Jockey scratch, and they do have another Charger, so they definitely have a possibility here.
Oh, if he gets
There
that
he
punch,
goes.
he should just go up and charge into the safe room walls. Maybe you can even do it from the bottom, but wow, that deagle from Karl Malone taking out the Charger. Not completely dead yet, but he's down to dead now. Actually, Remix took that out of... No, Remix just in-capped Aaron in the safe room to get some extra health, so they can go out and pick up Karl Malone and finish up this map.
We do have a Boomer spawning up, landing a boom on the down. Spit comes in, spits on him too, and it's spreading quite a bit, and in caps Hobo also.
Oh, wow. We do have a smoker in the hands of Sean, but I think this is pretty much it. That's not going to really slow him down a lot. And we've still got...
Maybe a jockey. A jockey's what they need if Metal can get a last-second jockey here.
Two of these
Get
players
jockey
are black
down.
and white right now, so if they can get some damage, it's over. This Charger not going to be able to do anything there. Trying to jump up on the platform. And that is the round. 208 points of health bonus right here. In addition to 700 distance points, putting Will Smith at 2,468 points. That's going to be almost impossible for Edgen to, match. But we'll have to see if they can at least get some health bonus and even up the scores on this last half. Boy, I have to say, having only 3 maps without finale it's a real drag. It would be nice to see an extra map in here, give them another chance to get some points back.
It's really unforgiving. You have to, like, everything counts, you know? You can't really make a mistake once or it could cost the game.
Yeah, that certainly is true. I mean, it almost becomes like a best 2 of 3, you know?
Reloading.
Yeah, even if Edgen gets a nice health bonus like a 400 or even 600 or 700 health bonus here, they aren't going to be able to pass Will Smith at this point. So that's a little unfortunate, but we'll still be here to see what they do. Hopefully they can show off their skills and give us a good game to watch.
For sure, for sure. Anyways, we do have a Charger, Boomer, Hunter, and a Smoker here, and they're set up kind of, you know, in the same area. We saw the other Survivor's first attack. Hunter is spawning up for some distraction. He's pouncing in. Smoker spawns. Hunter goes for a DP and misses. Charger jumping down is lagging a bit and misses the charge. Boom lands on one, and Smoker pulls him forward. We have 13 damage out so far, plus we might see a little more from that Boom.
Not too bad of a shutdown. They did take a lot less damage than we saw Will Smith take on that first hit. But I also think they might be moving a little bit slower afterwards. We should have another hit up very quickly.
If the Infected can hit before the Survivors actually push out into the water area, that would be great. Looks like they are choosing to do this. The Charger is spawning up really close, coming in from behind, unfortunately getting killed. Hunter's jumping around, not quite landing on anything. He's still jumping around and finally lands on Coach for, I think, 1 damage pounce.
Yeah. It's just a little quick pounce and 1 damage right there. That was a very good shutdown of that Charger. Went in first for that risky charge right there to try to get maybe a multi or a quick charge right there, but got shut down just as he was reaching the Survivors. So very nice work right there. I think Sean on the hunting rifle was a big part in that, and I'll be keeping my eye on him. He seems to be doing work this round. Going for that witch kill right now, and she should... Wow, she's actually still alive as the SI are coming in. I think they'll be able to take it down, but we'll have to see what the SI can do.
Is she
we do
going
have a
beneath?
full landing. Charger missing. Jockey getting, I think, meleeed off right there.
She's confused.
Aw. Well, that's unfortunate.
She ended up, like, crouching beneath the pier and, like, running about. It was awesome.
Well, maybe she was an old lady in life, and now, 2 years after the game's been released, they're just having some trouble getting to the Survivors. A little bit senile. But, yeah, they got a couple Charger punches off of that hit. Still, though, Edgen has a very good amount of health. I'm having trouble remembering what Will Smith was looking like at this point in the map last round, but,
a little bit worse. They remember they had the consistent attacks, I think.
Oh, yeah.
So we do have an
they
attack
probably had about
coming
60 or 70
in.
damage.
A Boomer getting popped, and it looks like the other 3 Infected are just kind of save to see what the 4th spawn is here. Or the
Saving
tank.
for that
Saving
tank
run
spawn.
Back. That was it. Haha.
With a spitter, though, maybe saving for the house right there.
Oh, yeah.
They have pre-spawned a Hunter who has been taken down by that sniper. Great work right there. And only 2
Spitter
spawns right
Smoker.
now. Yeah,
Unfortunate. Can we
getting
go
a little
to,
bit of delay. Oh yeah,
can we
let's
go to a
to
Will Smith War Room?
Sure, Will Smith War Room.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck.
We gotta fuck up the health bonus, or
I'm passed already.
Give me a tank, please. Fuck! Oh yeah, shout out to my homie Omar. Fucking the greatest ninja in New York City. Pretty sure he's a rapist too.
Go ahead, tank.
Anyway,
Where you chip?
yeah, you gotta smoke them niggas. Anyway, use your laggy punches.
Support.
Call for it.
yeah,
Let's
go
go.
ahead.
Let's go.
Hey Carl,
What?
what does an apple and a black guy have in common? They both
I don't
look
know,
good
Eric.
hanging from a tree.
Boom, boom,
How long does it take for a black woman to take a shit? 9 months.
Wow, what a short tank. They took that out very well. I have to say, I almost missed a bunch of it, but the Survivor's still all in green right here with the lowest at 63 health, the highest at 92, average of about 75 right here. Very
Right.
well done by Edgen.
if they make it with this health bonus, it'll be like a 50-point game.
Really, wow. And it looks like they're going to keep trekking through. The boom did go in, but they do have a 2-1 left right here. Pull landing. They need to turn around and kill that charger. Oh, wow. Hitting that
Block the
charge
spit, block
onto...
the spit!
Oh, they did not get the spit block. And she's going to get hoarded a little bit.
But she got
Still
out pretty
making it
fast.
out.
She got out pretty fast.
That was a very nice escape there. Sean doing a
Especially
lot
while
of work on
booms.
Survivor. Yeah,
And
was
that was
very
a pretty
good.
big spread.
Yeah, certainly great work dodging around those commons. It's nice to see when players can really work the commons to their advantage and just move through them like butter. Like butter.
And I lied about the 50-point game thing. It would be like they would actually take the lead if they made it with this health bonus.
Oh wow, well we'll have to see what Edgen can do. They're certainly making quite a show for this on this last half of the match. We do have another hit set up, a 3-1 with Boomer, no smoker. And it looks like they're wanting to hit it early too. It should go in just a second here. Charge spawns, misses the charge, getting skeeted off, and it looks like a pounce not quite landing, getting dead stop. Jockey getting a little bit of chip right there. Boomer's still not going, maybe gonna save for the event, or maybe he just didn't get a spawn. So sort of a forced save right here. It looks like Edgen may want to glitch out the
I hope they don't get stuck
the
up
little
there.
bridge right here. Yeah, that's sort of a shiesty idea right
Oh,
there. Oh, Coach
fell.
misses it. Getting pushed off by Metal.
And Rochelle has to crouch underneath. We do have a boom coming in, landing on 2. Almost stumbling one off, but not quite. But it looks like the smoker's going to come around, and he does not get the pull. Charger is coming up around. You can't find how to
He's
get
not
up there.
actually finding the way to get up right now.
They're just taking it in here. They really need to get out before that Charger gets in, or
Yeah.
pick it, or
They
something.
need to move.
Rochelle's going for the level, and gets it.
Coach has been pulled down in the back, so Edgen is moving slowly through this. It looks like they haven't taken too much chip, but I can see the common are whittling them down slowly. They really need to stick together and move through
Gotta
this.
go, go, go.
Not take any chip right now.
And look at the infected setup here. It doesn't look too good with a spitter boomer, and they're sacking the spitter. Don't run through the spit. Prodigy, one thing I like to do here is actually run through the water and just straight to the boardwalk over there, through the trees, especially when spawns are down, because no one expects that, and it's much faster.
It's a much straighter path, to be sure. Might even be harder to get spawns there. Oh no, that's 2 cap coming in, doing a huge amount of damage. So much for that big health bonus they had. Sean has been in-capped, and Josh and Metal are in yellow right now. With that Jockey had gone off onto Metal. That is too bad. Health bonus down to 636 right now. They're probably going to be able to make this, but they're sort of leaving Sean
Rochelle's
behind.
kind of getting hoarded there. I don't know what happened. I think she got stuck on the little tree area and got separated from her team there. And a smoker is spawning up, going in for a pull on the HR, but not quite making it. Boomer spawning up, booming on 1, and Charger just getting killed so fast.
You know, I think the Charger actually broke that tongue there is what
Did he?
happened. The smoker went for the pull, and the Charger came out right in front of him, because I think the tongue was broken before Rochelle finished killing off that smoker.
Yeah, I've done that before as a Charger on Parish Finale when there was a death charge on accident. My
That's
team
so
was not too
awful.
happy with me.
It'd be nice if we could find a way to make that not happen. I'd really love it if smoker tongues didn't get broken by Chargers and other SI. Oh, last second hit coming in here, pulling Sean away again. That sniper getting separated so much is not a very good thing. And wow, getting a double
That
charge.
was huge.
In-capping Rochelle, who is now going to be black and white once she gets back up. Josh sitting at only about 12 HP right now, holding a set of pills. But, yeah. Spawns are a little bit of a ways away. We've got a Boomer and a Smoker up right now. Boomer not going to get that boom, I don't think, getting popped. Smoker probably going to get this pull onto Nick. They need to be watching that.
I think it's really interesting just how dangerous this dock area is, even though it's a relatively wide open area. Just because, like, everyone's usually slow at this point, and
Yeah,
just pull down. It does a lot of work. We do have a jockey.
Speaking of work, that jockey in the safe room on audio just took down his health by a lot. So, Edgen wins this map, taking out the game. The final score, 2,468 to 1,786. Will Smith winning the game by, about 800 points right there. Not quite. 700 points.
Mhm.
Alright, and it looks like the finale is not going to be played. Thanks to everyone for tuning in. Any final thoughts, Fever?
It's a good game. It's unfortunate that Swamp is now only 3 maps instead of 4, but I blame Valve.
Hopefully that will be fixed. I've put in a bug report with Valve, and I think other people have been
Do
reporting
they
that this
actually
is...
read those?
I think if you report your bugs through the in-game bug reporter, which not a lot of people know about, they actually pay attention to them. So
Interesting.
if you guys want to, you can type bug in console, and if you can put in some useful information about this issue, Valve will probably notice it. So, yeah. Alright, thanks a lot everybody for tuning in, and I had fun casting with you guys. Thanks Jeff for doing camera, and we'll see you guys next time.
PC.